Hello, this is Mr. Huff. I feel like I need to explain this slide deck. So this is going to be what you're going to record your glider design in as you develop it, and I intend for you to capture each step of the way as you go through these designs. So the first thing you're going to do is you can go onto the title slide. You're going to change this glider project name. You might choose a name like Bluebird or something like that. Keep it rated G, but put a name there that you'll recognize, something clever, something fun. And then down here, you're going to put your name and the date when we start. So one of the things, let me just kind of go through this, the instructions a little bit. So the name of your glider design is going to be throughout. So there is a slide that you will fill in. Let's just look at it. So the first one you'll fill in is like this. So you'll put your project name down here. Any of these green pictures, delete them and do a screenshot of your most current glider design or an analysis that shows where you're at. So I want to see an image of your aircraft here. Everybody's going to be starting from the base model. So I want you to go ahead and list up to 4 things. You may change more, but what are the first 4 things you're going to change and why are you making those changes? You shouldn't just be randomly doing things at this point. You should have an understanding about, you're going to change the wing and this is what you're changing and this is why. Use the terminology from the engineering tabs. All right, let me go to this other view. Oh, actually, let's talk about this. So you're going to fill out that initial design slide, and then you're going to test your first design. So you'll get it where you think it needs to be, go test it, and then you're going to capture each test on a slide like this. First thing you'll do is put what test number it is. Then you'll also get some screenshots of your glider design that you used, and then some of anything helpful that helps you describe this content over here. Delete these green boxes and replace them with your own images. I need to see an image of what you have designed, and I need to see any supporting like optimization or analysis slides, analysis images that will help us understand what you're talking about here. So put the test number, how many seconds, then discuss what you need to improve. If you learned something as you progress through this, include that in your improvement. I just learned this, and this is why I need to improve this. So, and then describe the one thing you changed. I am changing what it is from this to this so that. So fill that kind of little prompt out every time. You're not just doing random things. You should have an idea of what you're trying to accomplish. So every test you do, I expect you to kind of do this reflection. So then this would be test 2. I'm going to go ahead and change these. I'm going to provide 5 to start with, but you will duplicate these as you need them. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So this would be test 3, test 4, test 5. Okay, I'm giving you 5. You're going to do way more than 5. Capture every test and then what you need to do in response to that test. So let's look at the slide deck. So when you get to when you're doing your testing, you'll have all this at the top. Here's your design, and you've got tests here. So if you right click on one of these and choose duplicate slide, then you can just keep adding on as many tests as you need. If you decide I need another glider design, I don't like this one, I'm going to start over, right click on the design slide, duplicate it, and put it at the very end, and then start the process over again. Start with what are you changing initially, and then your first test, second test, third test. So when you're done with this, you're going to have a lengthy slide deck that walks me through every step of your design iterations. You don't skip this. This is what we're about this week, is documentation. All right, that should be enough on this. Thanks for watching.